Okay, here's the deal, sorta. I'm going to take the bike up to the church parking lot, ride around in circles, do some figure eights, stopping, starting. I'll take the GoPro and let you guys watch. And after I get comfortable with it, I'll come back and get Honey Babe and put her on the back, and we'll do some exercises with her on there. See how that works out. Alrighty then, I'll take a minute and talk about what I've been doing here. This is basically exercises in slow riding, right hand, left hand turns, slow turns. I was finding that my right hand turns were more difficult than my left hand turns. There were a couple of instances where I put my foot on the ground in a slow right hand turn, and I think I was beginning to reason out that it's because when you go to the right, you got your arm down on the handlebar, but that's also right where the throttle is. So if you're pushing down on that and trying to operate that throttle, it makes your throttle action really kind of jumpy. And if I can get more arm action on my left arm, in other words, control the handlebars more with my left arm and control the speed with my right hand, it seems to be a lot smoother. To the effect that eventually what I did was I started riding around here and just letting the bike idle. And it's got enough torque, it'll take me all the way around here, it'll climb this hill and go back down without me ever touching the gas, which will allow me to just about take my hand off that right hand throttle and drive the bike with one hand. And when I'm driving the bike with one hand, I'm controlling it with one hand, my left hand, which seems to make the smoothest turns. Now these aren't terribly tight turns, and there's going to be times when you have to make a really tight right hand or left hand turn. But I figure, you know, it's good exercise. Just go uphill and downhill, just go around and around. Practice controlling the bike at slow speeds. There's a lot to be said for just being able to balance a bike at a very slow speed. In this class I took the other day, they talked about how a lot of times you might be in a parade or you might be in traffic and you're just moving really slowly. Being able to drive your bike at a slow speed is very important. And what they said there is it doesn't take any talent at all to go blasting down the road really fast on a bike. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. The hard thing is to control the bike at slow speeds. And when you got a bike this heavy, it becomes a lot harder. And then when you put somebody on the back, it becomes even harder. So I'm just out here exercising my skills. I know it sounds silly, but you know, it's something that's important. When I was young, I would just jump on a bike and ride it and hope for the best. Now I'm kind of an old guy. I'd like to be out here in a pretty safe environment, nobody to run into, no cars to crash with, got my helmet and my boots on, and just go slow and let my body get used to the bike, probably building some new muscle groups, you know, all kind of fun stuff like that. And it's a beautiful day for it, although I am just sweating like crazy out here. It would be a lot cooler if I was blasting down the road, but I'm going to keep at this a little while. So that's what I'm up to today.